What's up, everybody? We're back again for the 5th week in a row. Haven't missed a single week because we're the greatest podcasters on the planet.
Yes.
Not.
Is what I remember, is how the story goes. Nope, we're fucking terrible at it. We have no idea what we're doing. But we are back. Then what? Almost a month off, it feels like.
Well,
It's been
yeah.
a while.
Fucking me and the wife and kid were sick as fuck. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor was out of town.
I was just sitting here recording by myself,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Some weird stuff came out. It's like Bo Burnham.
Yeah, just Paul and Connor with me today. Probably a quick episode, but I'm pretty excited about this one. It was not a game that came out of left field, but one that I kept my eye on. The Palworld. We're going to get into that. Paul and I played a little bit of Helldivers, chit chat about that. And then, of course, the always trusty Ken coming through with the beer, Connor.
Oh, yeah. Ken has definitely sent more beer, more than anything else to the show.
I think we
got to get him out here.
We owe him a case of cups just by himself.
Yep. Yeah, so Ken sent us a Tropic Haze IPA from Silver City Brewery. I want to say it's a Washington beer. Yep, out of Bremerton.
Remington.
There's no G. Bremerton.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think it's I
My
before
stepbro-
E
My
equals
stepbrother
C.
lived there, and he
MC
always pronounced
squared.
it Remington.
Okay. Yeah, so 6.4% ABV. Like we said, a hazy IPA. And these are the tall boys, too.
Fancy can.
It is a fancy can. It is printed, for those that are curious.
I like the color gradient going from the pink to the kind of bluish at the bottom.
Yeah, kind of like a haze almost.
Oh, I see what he did there.
Little tropic haze.
A whole
It's like
ass haze.
It reminds me of a 80s like Vice
Yeah.
that like
That
City
retro,
can. Yeah.
synth
Yep.
But
retro.
let's counter
Let's
down,
crack into
Connor.
her.
Get into her.
Get a 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. That was good.
That was sexy.
That was one of the best cracks we've ever had, and I could immediately smell the fruity. That smells nice.
Smells nice. Ooh, pouring it a little hard there.
Posta. That is one hazy motherfucker. I don't know if the beer has floaties or my cup.
Bit of
Probably both.
Sorry, that was me.
Ooh, that smells good.
It smells very good. Pineapple-y.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It smells fruitier than it tastes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not getting a lot of fruit taste out of it.
Uh-uh.
I also have a Zinner in, so I don't know
It's-
if that's helping.
Little Leonard
A
Zinner.
little cheek buddy.
I don't know. I got to keep sipping on this. I don't
Yeah.
know where I stand yet.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Does anybody else have floaties like mine's got going in it?
Oh yeah, I guess a little
No.
bit.
Okay.
Not really.
Yeah, mine's got a little.
Look at mine.
Yep, that is come.
Connor camed in my beer.
You see that extra proteins, bulking season.
I don't need extra bulk. Yeah, I'm the smell
Yeah, it smells
with
great.
with how fruity it is. I was
Yeah.
expecting a little more on the juice.
It almost smells like it is just straight up like juice, like fruit
Yeah.
juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's sip on it.
Yeah, fucking Palworld. You guys put in a lot more time than me, just having the kiddo, but
Yeah, I'm over 100 hours.
oh, you put in a lot more time.
Well,
Yeah.
so when I hurt my back, I had to take 3 days off work.
Yeah,
Sitting, I like,
was the only comfortable position.
yeah, but yeah, I put a lot of time into the Palworld.
Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, I'd be surprised if you don't. It got fucking huge, but it's when it was teased or like kind of shown. I want to say Xbox showed it at like an E3 or Summer Games, whatever it was, a couple years ago, and it was just like a real quick, blurb of it. There wasn't any like feature on it, but it was kind of shown off as like Pokemon with guns. Like you're running around with AKs and M4s, and you can give your Pokemon machine guns and rocket launchers and shit like that. And that's an aspect of the game, but it's not as heavy in that as it seemed to be at first. It's like it's a survival crafting game. Like
Yeah.
at its core, that's what it is. But the nice thing, and I think it's the only reason that I've actually enjoyed playing it and not like bounced off of it as hard as I do survival crafting games is you don't really have to do the crafting.
Right.
Like at the beginning you do, but you basically have Pokemon slaves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like they just work your entire base. Like you come back, there's shit ready for you, your supplies and everything. You just gotta assign them to the jobs, and
Yep.
they just run your base for you.
Yeah, it's I do like that and a little bit of the complexity I like behind it is like certain Pokemon are good at certain things, like
Right.
like obviously the electric Pokemon are good for like producing electricity, and your fire Pokemon handle like your furnaces, your cooking, and stuff like that. It's I shouldn't be saying Pokemon. I'm sorry.
I know. I was just thinking about that.
Pals.
They've kind of got in, not necessarily hot water. I think it was started off more with the modders.
Yeah,
They were putting
straight up
actual
Pokemon. Yeah.
actual Pokemon into it. That kind of got them into Nintendo said that they were gonna basically continue to monitor it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they saw a problem with it because it's not the first Pokemon ripoff game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't come up with one off the top of my head, but that.
Well, I mean, think like Digimon.
Yeah, and they got fucking huge. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's you can't trademark like we catch monsters with balls. Like,
Yeah.
it's impossible. But
Yeah, it's I thought they did a pretty good job on it, honestly. And I started it on the Xbox Game Pass, and we played it a little bit, and then you had brought up the idea like we should try the Steam side so that we could have a dedicated server.
yeah,
And when I got on the Steam side, it was
way smoother.
way smoother, way I feel like more options sometimes.
Well, and I think the big thing was that they brought the Xbox version and just ported that like 1-to-1 over to PC, which works mostly, but there's like key binding stuff that was missing. There wasn't even a quick game option because like on the Xbox you just hit the home button and then go to quick game.
Yeah.
So that's why it wasn't even in there on the Xbox or Windows Game Pass one. But we had the player account pulled up, and this was kind of the surprising thing about it. Like when it first came out, what did it top out at? 2.1 million? It was the all-time peak concurrent player.
And that's Steam.
That's only Steam.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
That's it within I think like 72 hours.
Yeah, it was only a few days. It was not long.
breaking records. It
Yep.
dethroned Counter-Strike
temporarily.
Yeah. but still like the fact that it did that, it's
that's to go along with all the shit that new Counter-Strike is getting. Like people, Counter-Strike fans are not that high on that game. So pretty impressive.
Well, and that it just goes, how much was it when we got it? It was like $27.
Yeah, I think it was on sale when it first came out on Steam.
Yeah, and man, I've put 100 hours into it. Connor, I know you've probably put it.
Yeah, I put about 54, so not as many.
But still, it's like cheap game, and I had a blast.
Right. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of Valheim's launch.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the same boat, like sold millions within the first week.
Yep.
So I think same thing. We all put in about 100 hours that first week it came out, and then we did the dedicated server too.
Yep.
Yeah. It was by far the smoothest running early access game I think I've ever played.
Yeah.
Valheim or Palworld?
Palworld
Palworld definitely had some issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play much of Valheim when it first came out, so I can't speak to that one. But as far as I've played, this one's.
I will say,
pretty
I
good.
don't think any of the bugs I encountered were like game ending for me, though.
No.
A lot of the times I feel like it was just like slight inconveniences.
Yeah, I mean, just piles getting stuck, or you get like stuck inside a wall, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It was better than Bethesda.
yeah.
But they've put out quite a few patches and updates. Like they're kind of on top of it, which I really like to see.
Yeah, I think they're doing the early access thing right. But we were talking about the player counts, and over this last week, there was kind of a lot of articles saying like, and it mostly clickbait, but like the the headline would be like, is Palworld in trouble, or is Pocket Pair having issues? Isn't that the developer Pocket Pair? I think it was called.
Yeah, it's Pocket Pair.
Yeah, Pocket Pair. And it was because they dropped like 1.8 3 million users from launch to now. But it's like, I guess in my opinion, that's a lot of people that bought it hearing it's Pokemon with guns, and then they get into it, it's not what they want. Or like you said, it's early access. There's not an entire game's worth of stuff to do. So when you get through all the shit that's there, you're probably going to take a break until they add, their other features. So, but for it to still hold like 500,000 concurrent players with like a 24-hour peak of 750,000, that's pretty fucking good.
I mean, it's higher than Call of Duty, higher than PUBG.
Yeah, I mean, it's sitting at number 3, at least for Steam, and it's only 30,000 behind second, and more than double of fourths.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just insane.
It's doing fine.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure a lot of those people that are dropping off, I mean, this is just my opinion, I bet a lot of them are on the Xbox. Because
this is only counting Steam.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the article you
it's still only counting Steam.
Oh, okay.
Xbox doesn't have well, I'm sure they do, but they don't put out the concurrent player numbers.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it, man. It's a lot of fun. The little tower bosses were cool. And I like that you can bring everyone in with you. Well, I guess up to 4 players for the bosses. But
yeah.
I've had a lot of fun. I've definitely gotten my $27 worth out of the game.
Yeah, by far. I would have paid $40, $50 for it in its early access state, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think, and this is, for me to say that I'm actually super enjoying a survival crafting game, I feel is pretty big. Because I play them for like 4 or 5 hours and then I'm done. Like, I haven't gone back to this one as much, mostly because of time constraints with the little one. But the nicest thing about it is like, so me and Paul were talking, I was worried that I was going to fall off of it because you guys were going to be so fucking far ahead of me that when I jumped on, it was just like, I either couldn't contribute or you guys had to like slam on the brakes to come help me. But it's not like that at all. Like, I'm not, it doesn't force or it doesn't lock me out of using like the later game stuff. Like, you guys can give me a fucking rocket launcher at level 2 if you wanted, and I can still use it.
Yep.
Like it doesn't hamstring you into having to go through the levels. So when I log on, I can go into the crates and see like, oh, here's some new gear that I can just grab and go pretty, I mean, not exactly because my character's not like leveled up like your guys' is, but I can come and actually be of use. You know what I mean? And not having to worry about the crafting, survival crafting aspect of it. That's fucking, that's perfect.
Well,
for
and
me.
even outside of that, if you got on and say you're 20 levels below us, you can still go and play the game. Like, the game isn't scaling with our level.
Right.
Like, there's still the areas that have the low level Pokemon, the low level pals.
We just got sued.
Yeah.
The low level pals, the low level bosses. And so you can, and that's kind of the nice thing about having that dedicated server that Connor set up is we can play as much as we want, get as far as we want. But like if you or like Nikel or someone isn't able to put as much time, like, you can still progress at your own pace, and you're not.
It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. Our progress doesn't affect your gameplay.
Right. Honestly, it just makes it easier because you guys are making all the higher leveled spheres, which is the Pokeballs that you use to catch the monsters. I can go get really high shit and not even have to worry about like, oh, am I going to catch him? You know, like I'm going to catch him.
Yeah.
Yeah. One other thing I like too is the weapon side of it doesn't really scale off your level. Like, to an extent it does. You have an attack ability that you can level up. But say if somebody gives you an assault rifle, you're doing just about as much damage as we are, even if you're level 1.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, I can still contribute if you guys needed me.
Yep.
I do think that they nailed the nostalgia for like our age at a perfect time too. Like, we've not played a Pokemon game for quite some time. Like, I think the most recent one I played was that Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu one on the Switch.
I think I had one of them.
But that was a remake of like Red, Blue, and Yellow. Yeah. So it's current, but it's not, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the old Pokemon. So, because I remember playing those games, and when you, like, your Charmander, finally you got him up and evolved him into a Charizard, like, all you wanted to do was fucking fly around on your Charizard.
Yeah.
Well, you can fucking do that in this game. Like, you can ride him, you can fly on him, just have him run around with you. Like, it's good. It's really fun.
Well, Sorry, go ahead.
Combat with the pals is amazing because you can call them out whenever you want, bring them back whenever you want.
Yep.
Like, it's exactly what you want to have in, like, say, when you're watching the Pokemon show.
Yep.
Like, exactly what they're doing, you can go out and do that.
Yeah, like running into a random
Yep.
pal.
Mm-hmm.
Nice stuff. Nice
Got
catch.
it. Nailed it. You run into a random pal and the battle starts. Either that or it runs away.
Yep.
Yeah.
One thing.
It's not the tall grass.
Yeah. One thing that this game did really well for me is the excitement when I found a new pal that
Yep.
I'd never seen before.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the beginning, you're kind of seeing the same like 4 or 5 different types,
Sheep
the
and the cats.
the chickapees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when we started kind of venturing out and then like the first time night fell and we saw the ones that came out at night, it was just like that excitement.
Oh,
It made me feel nostalgic because that's how I felt when I was playing Yellow on the Game Boy.
That was the first thing that came into my mind. It was like all of us were on chatting in the Discord. And that first like few weeks, we just kind of fanned out on our own. Like we really weren't, palling around together. Oh,
Pal, dude, nice, nailed it, dude.
I don't even remember. Oh yeah, so we just kind of fanned out, and no one was really talking to each other. It was just like, oh fuck, look at this one, look at this.
Yeah.
I found a big one.
That's all I could picture was like, there was no difference between that and all of us sitting out on the playground on our fucking Game Boys, like, oh dude.
Yeah. Yep,
That's exactly how it felt. Like they nailed the nostalgia at a perfect fucking time.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm level 39, and at 50 is the max.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm getting close to basically, I don't want to say being done, but basically being done.
Topping out what they have right now.
But even where I'm at, I'm still struggling to fight the last 2 tower gym bosses, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with it, because I think, like we've talked about, if they not exactly mimic what the Pokemon Company does with that game, but something like it, like different regions that bring different types of pals. It's very hard to not say
and
Pokemon.
that's what we were saying earlier before we started, when we were kind of BSing about it. And I don't know how much, if they would get in trouble with this concept, but releasing DLC or updates in the form of like generations.
Oh yeah.
Like the first generation, the 151.
Yep.
Which I think there's like what, like 130.
Yeah, I want to say about
I don't
130, 111 or something like that. Like,
yeah. It's not like a 1-to-1 number the way the Pokemon did it, but
yeah.
that'd be something I could get behind, because
yeah, absolutely.
if it's like, you basically finish this region and fight the Elite Four or whatever the equivalent would be.
Yeah.
Go to the next region. There's another 140 different Pokemon. Pals.
Buddies. Yeah, I think they kind of have I don't want to say endless, because I think it could get a little repetitive at times, but they have a pretty broad, I don't even know, a spectrum of where they could take this game, and all of it I think is promising.
Well, and they said one of the things they want to bring in is Destiny style raids, which immediately hooked me.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, you guys are always complaining about me playing Destiny. You're going to be complaining about me playing Palworld in a couple of years.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see where they take it. The other thing I wanted to bring up about it is this is kind of your daughter's first big girl game she started playing.
Yeah, we got her set up because me and my wife both have a PC, and I have a first gen Xbox One, really showing its age.
Like launch day.
Yeah, like it was booting it up and playing it, and those fans went into overdrive, and I was like, ugh. But yeah, she was, she's struggling with like catching them.
Yeah.
But like just the running around and like seeing things, she's having fun. She loves it. And we got to like get in her world and play with her. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. Between that and Goat Simulator, I think.
Yeah.
Her inner gamer's starting to come out.
Yep. I'm pretty excited.
But yeah, that's Palworld. Very curious to see where they take it. And I don't think the Nintendo thing is gonna go anywhere with it.
I don't think so either. I think people are taking their investigation, because I think a lot of what it is they're investigating mods. I think that's really because like you said that they were porting over outright Pokemon into the game.
Yeah, and that Nexus mod's already banned all that shit and kind of keeps a pretty close wraps on that.
Yeah.
The one funny thing, I saw the guy that was responsible for that mod. He put up a YouTube live stream where he changed his mod. And I can't remember what he ended up naming the character, but it was something like close to Ash Ketchum, but it was like Tom Get 'em or something like that.
And then like Walter White in there too, or something like that.
Maybe, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, but then like the first pal that he runs into that on the out or in the world isn't Pikachu anymore. It's just like Electric Mouse is what he named it or something like that. And it just looked like the most bootleg drawing of a Pikachu you could imagine.
That's awesome.
It was just kind of a funny stream he made. Yeah, Palworld. I think even if I struggle to say if you weren't into Pokemon when you were younger to give it a shot, because actually because the survival crafting aspect of it is really good. Like it's very strong the way they do it. You guys obviously play more than I, but I didn't run into any weird glitches or anything like you said, game breaking stuff. So
even if you're not into Pokemon, like
that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
If you're not, definitely, I would say that end of the game holds itself up.
Because experiencing this for the first time could be like, how we experience Pokemon for the first time.
Right. Yeah. If you were, I would definitely take a peek at it because it was exactly. Oh yeah, fucking look at this guy.
Yep. I felt like I was in fourth grade again.
Yeah.
Even just the shooting itself just feels nice. Like if you want to go around and shoot Pikachu in the face, yeah, have at it.
Yeah. Or butcher him.
Yep.
You can. I remember I came over to Connor's house for something and I asked him about it.
Like I think you're talking about like, can we just like free the Pokemon?
Yeah, well I was like, I know you can release them, like because we were running out of room and Connor goes, well, and his guy pulls out a machete and I was like, yeah, I guess, or that.
Dude, when Nikel and I were playing this, so I had way too many pals in my pal box. So I was like, I gotta clean this out, and I didn't know I could sell them at the time. So I just picked like 5, started butchering them. You know how it pulls up the little like blurred out thing?
Yeah.
Well, Nikel walked in as I was doing that, and she walked over. She's like, "Are you having sex with them?" And I was like, "No, I'm butchering them." She's like, "Why does it blur it out?" I was like, "Probably because I'm butchering them."
Oh, fuck, that's funny. I will say that selling them almost feels worse than butchering them because the guy you sell them to is a real fucking creepy looking dude.
Yep. You know, he's definitely trafficking.
I think he's banging them. That guy's banging them.
If he's not, he's trafficking them for sure.
Well, he'll buy humans too, so yeah,
he will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's definitely not anything like Pokemon. Is you can catch the humans and put them to work.
Yeah, if they piss you off, just shoot them a couple times and catch them.
Remember in Pokemon we were like trying to catch the other trainer's Pokemon?
Yeah.
And it says fuck off?
Yeah.
No, you can actually do that here.
Yep.
Yeah, so Palworld. Give
Get
her a
on her.
shot, definitely.
Get on her.
What do you think? Let's we sipped enough on this guy. We'll
I'm ready.
do some votes. Who wants to start?
Go ahead, Paul. You said you're ready.
Pass. I'm passing.
You're passing a stamp?
Yeah, I'm not stamping it.
You're not stamping it?
It's not for me.
Okay.
It's if it was more juicy
Mm-hmm.
and more flavorful. Like if I could actually taste the fruit that they say is in there,
Yeah.
I'd probably be a little more on board because the bitterness isn't too bad.
No, it's not terrible.
But pass for me.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Mostly in like the smells are amazing.
Yeah.
Like it just smells like somebody just crushed up like a pineapple and a bunch of fruit, threw it in a glass.
Yeah, but I don't taste it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
I don't
none of
taste
that
any
gets
of
into
it.
the flavor of the actual beer. So I'm gonna have to pass on it too,
Yeah.
just for that. Like it doesn't really have much of a taste.
Yeah. You said exactly what I was gonna say, both of you, but yeah, so I think I'm gonna pass on it as well. It's definitely not the worst IPA we've had on the show at all. But
No, it's a decent IPA.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty lackluster in the flavor department.
Yeah, Ken, what is this, your third beer, I think?
Third or fourth, I think third.
I think we're 0 for however many.
Well, a couple of us stamped the smoky one that.
Oh yeah,
that he,
forgot about that.
I can't
The
remember the
Alaskan
name
smoked
of it.
porter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 0 for 3. And I know it wasn't going to get a stamp from Giordano, so we can probably confidently say 0 for 5.
Yep. He did send 2 more beers to try. 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So hopefully one of them. Ken, I'm sorry we had to pass on another one of yours.
Get some redemption.
Yep.
Maybe it's the Washington beers, Ken. Maybe that's what we got to get away from, because
just
none of Richard's made the cut from Washington
That
either.
is true. Cross the border into Canada. Maybe see what they got up north.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break while we get the other one locked and loaded. But when we come back, Paul and I got to play some Helldivers, so we'll dive into that.
Oh,
the show of puns. Stay tuned. All right, we are back. Ready to talk about some Helldivers, but first, I don't know why, but this reminds me of like a Halloween beer because the wrapper looks like a spider web and it's chocolate. But
don't tell Paul that.
I'm just going to pass it over to Connor.
So, speaking of Paul, this is another beer that Paul brought back from Arizona. This is from Scottsdale, Arizona. It is the Candy Bar Milk Stout from Fate Brewing, and apparently is the 2013 GABF Silver Medal winner for the Great American Beer Festival.
Oh, so that's the big boy.
That is the big boy. We're
a big boy.
It's up against thousands of beers.
I like somebody.
Not a fancy can.
Not a fancy can.
We
might need to pull the wrapper off.
That one felt kind of sticky.
Yeah.
Does it feel sticky?
This one is a little sticky too.
Okay.
Because I got a little excited coming over.
Yeah.
Milk stout.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, this one does contain lactose.
And
peanuts.
Ooh.
It's going to be stinky up in here.
Fucking cracker.
Yeah. I don't know if we said it was 6%. And are you ready in 1, 2, 3? That one wasn't nearly as sexy.
I almost want to get that other one, the one we did earlier for the intro song. That was a good one.
I mean, we should, because I don't know if we've ever said this, but our actual crack in our song.
Don't say it. We're posers. Wasn't it a monster?
It was a Rockstar Lemonade.
Yeah, it just sounded good. That smells very chocolatey.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Why?
I went to smell this, but I went like this.
Smelled the mic.
I smelled the mic. Not that, because I was about to say
this
something.
One smells like
and
microphone foam. It smells very chocolatey.
It does smell good.
It is very dark.
Yeah, there's a lot of
very
chocolate
dark.
smell in that. It actually does taste like a candy bar.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
Yeah.
It's really carbonated.
Yeah.
Like very fizzy.
Yeah.
Very bubbly.
My first impressions are good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big like chocolate fan. Like chocolate milk, don't like it. Chocolate cake's disgusting. I like chocolate bars, and this is pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me of that cinnamon roll one.
Just not as in your face with the flavoring.
You can smell peanuts for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the actual like sweet flavor is very subtle. It's not like
it's perfect.
Yeah, it's not over the top.
No.
And I can still taste the stout. You know what I mean?
Like you can taste the chocolate, you can taste the peanuts, like you can taste it's a stout.
Yeah.
You know what this would be really good with?
What?
A little talk about Helldivers.
Oh.
I'm fucking killing the segues today.
Yeah, you are, dude.
Yeah. Helldivers 2 came out, I believe, Friday?
Yeah, I think it was Friday.
It was the 8th, I think it was.
Yep, February
8th. Yeah. Sequel to the first one, they went not a whole new direction, but the first one was like a isometric twin stick shooter, and I think they kind of did that because it was on the Vita and the PS3 and crossplay between the two. I put a ton of time into that one on my Vita, so I've been pretty excited ever since they announced this one. I'm gonna let you do the first impressions, Paul, because since I kind of already played the first one.
I am having a blast. I was up till 3 a.m. playing it last night, accidentally, and it's not very often that I play a game and the time just really gets away from me. But holy cow. The first thing I want to say I really like is the comedy in it.
Yes. Yep.
Like when they're doing
that first opening scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I think this is gonna be something I can get behind.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, what do you even call that?
It's like a patriotic PSA.
Yeah, it's like over the top, hyper nationalistic humor.
Yeah.
Like that Starship Troopers kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
But a little more, like maybe a touch of cheesy.
Very, very.
Like a touch of super cheesy. But man, it feels good. The guns sound amazing, and it's insane how immersed you get into it.
Oh yes, yeah.
Like when me and you were playing, and we were trying to extract. Well, I guess before I say, let me I guess say what you're supposed to even be doing. A lot of the times, what you're doing is you're diving in, and you'll have like 2 or 3 objectives, and then like a handful of small optional objectives just to give you a better score on your mission.
Better rewards.
Yeah. And then once you finish those, you have to a lot of times go back across the map to an extraction site. You're more often than not running from hordes of are they considered terminids?
Yeah, that's what the bugs are.
That's what they're actually called in the game. Okay.
Yeah, different like spider crossed with scorpion type guys, ranging from like itty bitty guys that you can like melee twice to huge guys that take like damn near a nuke to kill.
Yeah.
We haven't ran into any of those big ones yet, but even some of the bigger ones have been.
I ran into one last night with
did
those
you?
randos. Yeah, not like the big enormous walkers, but there was like an armored bug. But yeah, it's you have an arsenal of things you can deploy, like orbital strikes, damn near small nukes. One of them, what was it, a 500
kilogram bomb.
500 kilogram bomb, and it's like
what I'm trying. The name of the things are escaping me.
There was the hell bomb.
Well, the stratagems. That's what they're called. Yeah.
But the explosions in that game are so satisfying.
Well, like one of the missions, we had to go find the launch codes for a ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, and then we had to go launch it. And when we launched it, Paul and I kind of like watched it take off and was like, "Oh, that was cool." I was like, "Well, let's go extract." And you hear like a huge boom behind you and rattling, and we turn around, and like in the sky is a mushroom cloud, and the whole like environment turns bright orange from this explosion happening. It was like unexpected.
Yeah.
And really, really fucking well done.
Yeah, and the sound.
Yeah.
The sound of like strikes and shit hitting near you.
It reminds me of Hell Let Loose.
Like, I was actually gonna say
gives you goosebumps a little bit.
It like gives you that rattle almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were trying to extract, and we were up on this like plateau, and it couldn't have been a worse spot to extract because there were 3 different approaches that the bugs could kind of take, and it kind of pinned me and JD into like this corner, and I threw my automated turret thinking it was a good idea. I threw it on top of a Connex box so it could shoot down, but when it landed, it broke the Connex box and was sitting in between 2 other Connex boxes. So it did nothing. But yeah, we're just lobbing grenades, throwing dumping entire mags, and then I die, and then
like when you die in this game, like it sucks. Like it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world, because when you die, one of your teammates has to call in a reinforcement to bring you back in. And when you call in these stratagems, you basically hold a key, and then there's a code for each one that you have to type in, consisting of like up, down, left, right, and they're different cool combinations. So it's like interactive. You're not just like, oh, need this.
Yeah. Go
get it. You actually have to like stop, look at your thing, type it in, and then you get a grenade, and you throw that grenade. Like I threw it right. This sounds terrible, but I threw where I wanted Paul to respawn, right in the middle of all these fucking bugs. But the reason you do that is because Paul gets in a drop pod, and then you have like a little bit of control of where you're going to land. Okay. So he basically aimed right in the smack middle of all the biggest bugs His drop prod comes in, explodes not enough of them because it still fucking killed you again and then annihilated me. But so dying isn't like the end of the world. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like it's unavoidable.
Yeah.
But it can also help towards your strategy of how you're gonna get out of situations. But sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. It looks like it's 4-player co-op.
Yeah. I think they kind of do that for a few reasons. Like most games, I just outright don't understand it. But this one, you can't turn friendly fire off.
Oh, okay.
No matter what, like.
I already know where you're going with
so
this.
No matter what, you were going to get killed by a teammate. Paul found out that you can cook grenades last night.
Well, because you have to grenade. There's like these, basically where the bugs spawn. They're like
in Gears of War, like the holes. Yeah, kind of like that.
And you have to get a grenade in them. So I pulled out a grenade to throw it. As I pulled it out, he had already thrown one. So I was turning to see if there was another one that I could, because we were trying to get rid of these bug nests or whatever. So I was looking around, trying to find another one to throw it, so I didn't just waste a grenade. And like right as I was about to let go, boom, fucking killed me. I
had no idea what happened. It just said you got killed by Born After Maya. And I was like, what the fuck was that, dude? And Paul goes, you can cook grenades in this game. And it doesn't tell you that. Like, it never tells you that. But it's just really funny shit happens. Like, any other game, I feel like when you die, you're kind of like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
But in this one, every time we died, I was laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
Like, it was always hilarious.
I was playing with some randoms last night, and they were probably like 5 levels higher than me. And it was probably some of the most fun I've had in an online game in a while. Because, excuse me. So I don't know if it's just a difficulty thing or what, but the mission they were doing, there were 3 main objectives, and they were like at the opposite ends of the map. So we had to like hit all 3, and then the extraction was at the polar opposite corner. And so all 4 of us were basically running, and it got to the point where we were getting so overwhelmed by bugs that guys would just like real quick stop, do an orbital strike at their feet, and then keep running. And it ended up me and this one guy were kind of basically trying to hold him off while the other 2 were running, and we kind of got separated. Well, what ended up happening is the 2 that were leading, they got so far away that the ones that were chasing them ended up being between us. So as we were running, I was like, it was almost like a movie. It was like I would stop and just sit there and mow, and the other guy would peel back.
Yep.
He'd stop, and then he'd throw like an orbital strike at me, and then I'd peel, and then it was awesome. But then it got to the point where I turned around to peel, and there was just a wave of them basically what was behind us is now in front of us. And so then we had to like deviate way to the left, and like, dude, it was just like throwing strikes at your feet, throwing massive ordnance at your feet just to try to stay alive. It was a rush.
It's one of the first games that makes you like, you got to think on your feet really fast.
Yep.
And you can't build a strategy. Like, you can kind of form like the outline of one, but it's going to get fucked up.
Yep.
Like, it's not going to, nothing's ever going to go as you plan it.
Yep. 100%.
We got a trailer pulled up for it, and we were talking about the friendly fire thing. And just this little clip made me laugh, but this guy had the Tesla gun. So you have to charge it up, and one of his teammates is kind of in front of him. Like, he's not aimed at him, but he tries to shoot this line of bugs. Well, the Tesla arcs over to his buddy and then hits the bugs and just fucking killed him. Like,
well, so the friendly fire thing, it's pretty funny because that group of randoms I was playing with, one of the objectives was like this, almost like a quarry, and you had to go down into the quarry to destroy these nests. And all 4 of us were down there, and then like, I don't know what happened, but there was like 4 or 5 different spawn points for the bugs, and they all just spawned at once, and we were just immediately overwhelmed. So like air strikes, strafing runs, orbital strikes were just hitting, and like it wiped all 4 of us out. Then we'd respawn on top of them. And one of the times, as I was coming down to my pod, I landed, came up to fight as an orbital strike hit me. And so like, it's just chaos, but it's so fun.
and it goes from 0 to 100 like in an instant.
Yep, like right now.
So I can't remember. we ended up, when me and you were playing last night, all we had to do was like destroy some eggs. Like it wasn't a hard mission. And I don't remember if one of the side missions, we ended up finding like some sort of a stratagem and we didn't know what it was. I can't even remember what it was called.
It was the flamethrower.
No. Remember, so we got to one of these nests and it was just like, well, fuck it, let's see what this thing does. And we threw it over there.
The hell bomb.
Yeah. Paul threw it over there. It was like, oh, let's see what this does. And the explosion was like, if this was in person, it would have burnt your eyelashes off. Like we were right there on the edge of it killing us. And like bug parts came flying past us. Like, and I remember after it goes off, Paul goes, we should probably stand further back for the next one of those. Like, it's just unexpected shit happens. Every mission we played last night, something happened like that. Like,
and it's nice that when you spawn in, I don't know if I'll ever get tired or bored of that like launch scene of you. It's just so satisfying. But you pick where you roughly want to land, and then as you're loading in, basically it's just a cutscene of your drop pods leaving the ship, and you can control roughly where you land as you're actually descending.
Yeah, you don't have you can't like pick anywhere on the map, but you get a radius basically of where your grenade hit that you can kind of pick to land. So I mean, even when you call in like just like a standard ammo resupply, like that can be used as a weapon. Yeah. Like any of those things you call in are essentially two weapons.
Yeah. And I know you already touched on it with like the whole directional thing, like up, down, left. Like I really like that because it adds kind of a, I don't know if psychological is the right word, but like a psychological element.
Because, like when shit's going wild and you got to focus on these.
Well, and then you got to also ask yourself, like, is now the right time?
Yeah.
Like, should I be shooting, or am I going to be more beneficial to my team by sending this out?
Right.
And so it's I like that it's not just land and then just shoot everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mindless. Run a gun. Yeah.
Because like you had pointed out last night, your ammo conservation.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, because which you pointed out, and I remember that in the little tutorial thing, but I totally forgot about it. If you go through half your mag and you reload, half that mag's gone. It's empty.
Yep.
You lost that ammo.
Yeah, you reload based on mags, not rounds.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And it doesn't last. This happened to me at least 50 times last night. Like in the middle of a firefight, just shooting, I run out of ammo and I turn to make some room between me and the bugs. Turn around to shoot again, thinking like every game today now, like you run out of ammo when you click, it reloads.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Nope,
and
you have to reload.
So you frantically switch to your other gun. Well, dipshit me did that on the last gun. So now I have 3 unloaded weapons.
Yep.
So I'm like throwing grenades, trying to reload, sprint. It's just chaos. It's pure fucking chaos, and it's so fun.
Well, and one thing. So JD had to step away around like midnight when we were playing last night. He had to step away to go tend to his daughter, and I was like, "Well, just get on a roof or something, and I'll go finish the objectives. Maybe by the time you're done, it'll be close to extraction time." Do not do this game by yourself. It is fucking not only terrifying but hard. It is so fucking hard. It's rough.
Honestly, we're lucky you didn't die, because had you died, the only way you can come back is for me to call in
a reinforcement.
Yeah, so it would have just been me chilling on the top of that Connex. So somehow you pulled it out, but yeah, I'm really excited to spend some more time in it. I hope Dano and Drew get it too. This is a Drew game. This is a Drew-ass Drew game.
Oh yeah.
There's no story
Daniel
to it.
would love this one too.
Yeah. There's no story to it. It's just mindless fun.
Yeah.
And it seems there is a like a premium reward tier. I want to look into it more. I haven't really researched it. Because there is like guns and armor, like some stuff that actually is beneficial that I'm not going to say is only in that, because there's more outside of in the free stuff. But it's only $10. There's only 3 levels of stuff to get. Like, it's not egregious the way that they do the. I don't want to say pay to play either or pay to win, because it really isn't.
Well, in a way, it kind of is though, because like some of those guns that are locked behind,
they look fucking sweet.
They look like they put out some fucking work.
Yeah,
but in the free one, like you're talking about, there are equally
badass shit.
Yeah. So like you 100% could play this game just off the initial cost, and I think you'd have just as much success as someone that dumps money into the pass.
Yeah. But even the pass is only like $10, and it's not a separate currency that you're using for that. It just unlocks the ability to buy that stuff with the same currency.
And you can unlock that currency
through the free pass. Or for the through the free, I don't know what to call it.
It's just called a battle pass.
Yeah, the war bond store is what they call it.
Yeah, it's the war bond store, but it's basically a battle pass.
Right.
Like you have basically your free battle pass track, your tier, and then you have your battle pass paid premium.
Yeah. But it's also the cheapest of any of them. $10.
I wanna find out, and maybe you can look this up, Connor. Is it season based, or is it because you were saying something about like the wars? Yeah. So if it's I guess we should. If it's $10 for 3 months, like
that's pretty fucking good.
Especially if we're playing it a ton, I'm 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the way these. We got way too excited to talk about this game, but the way this works is the entire Helldivers community, which is PS5 and PC, it's crossplay and everything, is working towards this galactic war. You're basically fighting off different factions. Right now, there's only two. There's the Terminids, which are the bugs, and then the automatons, or I think it's called, or robots, basically. But we haven't got to fight any of those yet, but. So the entire community has this goal, and it kind of shows on the galactic map, like, here's kind of where our objective sits. We need to liberate these planets up until this one, where that section of the war kind of culminates in that point. Yeah. So after that's done, then it shifts to another one, and maybe you're fighting the robots this time, and you have to go through all these planets. So and each time a section is liberated, the entire community unlocks something that everyone can use. Yeah. So like right now, when we were playing last night, everyone had access to the railgun stratagem.
Yep.
Which is just the first section's cleared, so it's, kind of a basic one. But it's kind of cool that everybody's working towards the same goal. And it shows you, like, when you highlight a planet, it's like this one's only like 20% liberated, so you know where to work at.
Yeah. And I really do like that idea of the community as a collective gets rewarded for progress.
Yeah.
Like FOMO's kind of a big thing in gaming, and I really like that kind of in a way negates that, because like if it was one of those things where during this time period and this time period, if you play and you achieve this goal, then you can get the reward.
Yeah.
Whereas now, like what you're saying, as long as you hit 100% on that liberation, Everybody gets like the railgun unlocked or this helmet unlocked. Like that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty high on it, obviously. I've been excited to talk about it.
The moment we get done here, I'm going home and playing because I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
I'm going to try to.
I'll be honest, I was not listening to the last 5 minutes.
Because you were buying it?
I did buy another game in the podcast, and I spent the last 5 minutes trying to figure out how to remote download to my computer.
This is all this fucking game, or this podcast is Connor's shopping. Like, he's like, oh, buy? Well, buy?
It's almost like I trust these reviews.
That's weird.
Listen to us. Yeah, man, I think you're really gonna like it, Connor, because the game we just talked, Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
it reminds me of that, but 1,000 times more polished.
Okay,
I am excited because in the first one you could get vehicle stratagems. So if we can be fucking like bawhawing around the planets and a big
that'd be pretty fun.
Fucking tank or something like that, I think that's gonna be cool. But yeah, I'm excited to play more, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. And it's a full release, right? It's not
full release.
Full release. Yep.
That is rare to see nowadays.
Connor? Did you see anything when you were looking that up about the battle pass?
I didn't really find much about the battle pass itself.
Okay.
I think we're just gonna have to find out.
Yeah. Another thing, just a side note about Helldivers, I really like the armor.
Oh yeah, there's some cool shit.
That like I know there's probably a correct word for it, but that like Galactic Federation look.
Yep.
I love that look.
So when I first saw some of these trailers here, I was like, that would be a cool cosplay for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all fairly simple. Looks like
Yeah.
like a lot of really just like a trench coat with armor on it.
Yeah. Well, and some of them. So there was a guy I was playing with last night. He had like an ancient Roman helmet, like the one that has the fan, like the blades on the side, like this coming up.
Oh, yep.
And then he had like a sweet cloak. I mean, the guy was obviously he'd been grinding since the game release, but the armor looks sweet. It's a lot of fun, man. I can't praise it enough.
I'm looking forward to it. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So kind of take this with a grain of salt. It was just on a Reddit thread. It was the closest thing I could find. But this guy said, just to kind of explain the War Bond Battle Pass, he said you get some new guns. He's like, it's not really predatory, but the pass doesn't disappear. So like, I don't know if they just expand on it and you can keep earning it.
Oh, so that could potentially be $10 for like 6 months.
What I'm kind of thinking is like you pay $10, it unlocks those first 3 pages. When they release like 3 more pages, maybe it's 10 more bucks. But that first chunk, by the way this guy makes it sound, is it doesn't go away. Like you'll always be able to unlock that.
Oh, okay.
So that would be fucking cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Especially if there's not a time.
Yeah, like that's one of the worst things about battle passes is if you don't play that season, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can do about it. So that'd be really cool.
I don't know for sure, but I think in like Warzone and Call of Duty and all that, like once that battle pass is over, a lot of that shit gets taken out.
Oh, really?
I think.
Fuck that.
So the way Destiny does it is if you if you paid for a season but say you didn't max it out, you can actually go on the Bungie website and claim rewards.
Oh, okay. That's kind of nice.
didn't know that.
Yeah, you can go all the way back to I think like season 10.
Oh, wow.
So do you still have to like level up to claim all the rewards, or how does that work?
No.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
I actually don't know the answer to that.
Yeah,
but
you haven't missed a single day of a season.
But I know you can go back and claim rewards from previous seasons.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the leveling up thing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Because there's no way to really like track it because you're leveling up a new season. Unless it does it by that.
It keeps tabs of it.
Well, I mean, like a past season.
It keeps tabs of it.
But what I'm saying is, like, if I never leveled up all the way to 100, can I claim all the way up to 100?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'll have to.
You should skip next season. Buy it, but skip it and then find out.
I can't. It's
Report back.
the final shape. I'm not missing it. I'm sorry.
It's not the final thing they'll do. You'll be fine.
Yeah, they're already talking about
There's
what's next
Helldivers.
after the final shape.
There's Helldiver.
It's the finalist shape.
The beginning
The
shape.
final shape 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should wrap this podcast up fast because I want to go play some more also. I think that's really all I wanted to say about it. I'm over the moon on it.
Yeah.
It is full crossplay, so I know we have a lot of PS5 players. Bryce, I think, still plays on PS5.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. I know Ty, my buddy, so if he's listening to that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Bryce plays PlayStation. I'm going to have to get his ass on this.
Yeah. So download it, man. Paul and I think this is the first game we've ever played in the Discord. Yeah. I can't wait to play more. I'm a little bummed that you got to go to work. You can't play it on Steam Deck either.
That's
because they use this was one of the review bombs that it got on Steam. It's actually bumped up to mostly positive now. They had some server issues, which was to be expected.
We're in the game. It happens.
Yeah, and it was way bigger than they planned on it. The first one was kind of a niche, like it wasn't big, but it was a cult, I guess, classic you would call it. But this one exploded on them, so I think they weren't ready for it. But
I can tell you today they had the servers down for 2 hours for maintenance. So.
Yep, and it was for that reason. Because I had troubles last night. It wouldn't log in, but once it did, I never.
Yeah.
We didn't experience any rubber banding or anything with the.
The only issue I ran into really was when I was waiting on you and I went to go find some random matches.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple guys that would say like there's open spots. So I'd click to join and immediately it would say failed to join.
Oh,
and it would do that a couple times, but I don't know if that's necessarily a connectivity thing or if it's like
a bunch of people are trying to join.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking is like it's not refreshing the basically the queue.
Right.
So
Yeah. So I'm fucking jacked for this game. Keep going. How do we feel about the old candy bar star? I'll start on this one actually. I haven't started on many of them, and I'm gonna stamp it. I enjoyed that a lot. Like I said, I'm not a big chocolate flavored fan of anything other than chocolate bars, but that was just the right amount of sweet. The stout was really good. I think this without the chocolate, just the milk stout would have been fucking good.
yeah,
So yeah, I'll give it my stamp.
I am also going to stamp it. All around, I enjoy it. I enjoy the initial taste, like the lingering taste. I even enjoy.
I want a candle of this smell.
Yeah, it's a very good milk stout. I really, and stouts are kind of my thing right now. I've been pounding stouts like crazy.
I had that left hand that you left at the house.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
nitro.
think it was last week. I just like pouring nitros,
Yep.
but it's always better when a good beer follows it.
Yes, that is my favorite. That is probably my favorite beer of all time. But yeah, stamp for me.
Condog?
Yep, I'm stamping
Fuck
it too.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We need to get a fucking bell in here.
We
Right?
need a Yeah, it's not very often. Like, I'm still trying to learn how to like distinguish tastes in like beers and whiskeys and all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not very often like a beer just is just straight up. Oh, that's the peanut. That's the chocolate.
100% each
Like,
flavor
you can just
stands
go
out.
in and like just drinking it and tell. Like, I can tell exactly what these flavors are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it smells like it. It tastes great.
Well, it's like the last one that we did. Like, when you smell it, you're like, oh, you think you're
Yeah.
going to be able to pick out the pineapple, and then it's just blah, like nothing.
Yeah,
There's just
I
nothing
really
there.
liked the smell of that hazy one,
Yeah.
and I was fully prepared to stamp it based just off the smell
Yep.
because it smelled so good. But yeah, like you said, the flavors weren't there.
Yeah.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah.
3 for
That
3.
is a stamp.
I could
right there.
I could see Dano stamping this one too.
Yep.
Not to put stamps on his mouth, but Drew's kind of a wild card. I feel like with the stouts.
Yeah.
He doesn't like very many.
No, he's
Well,
either.
we could leave that one in there.
Yeah, we do have a third.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
See if he wants to try it.
Yep.
But let's retroactively say now, which doesn't
5 for
make
5.
sense. Which doesn't make sense if I say retroactively. now.
Proactively.
Yeah, let's proactively say now that if they don't stamp it outside of the podcast, this beer still had a stamp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for games that we played. Like I said, we've all been kind of busy, but the couple that we got into, both fucking bangers.
Bangers.
And we know bangers.
And I know bangers.
I do want to bring up this one quick little news thing. Only because everybody in the world knows this game, but a kid, 13 years old, goes by the name Blue Scooty on whatever his online handle, I guess. He's the first person to ever get the kill screen on Tetris for the
Oh, I heard about
NES.
that.
I saw that.
Yep.
I saw that.
That was the most wild fucking anything with video gaming I've ever seen. And then for it to come from a 13-year-old kid. There's like, people have been trying to do this when that game came out in the
It's got to be 70s.
earlier than that, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I don't
So-
remember now.
I think
I-
Pong was 60s, right?
So I watched a thing on Tetris, and I didn't realize. I didn't realize there was a cap.
There's not a cap.
Well,
It's the same way that Pac-Man is. Like, you
Yep.
eventually reach a point
So-
where
yeah,
you run out
so
of
that's-
bits or bytes, whatever it is.
so that was basically the thing I was watching. Is the game just got to a point where it didn't know how to further generate.
So basically what the kill screens are is like old games like that were, I mean, the NES was based off like you're taking arcade games home. And the whole point of an arcade game was to be never ending. So you just keep dumping quarters into it, right? So that's kind of the way they developed these. It was supposed to be never ending, but this kid drug it out so long that the game and the system ran out of memory to keep producing new blocks to come down.
Yeah.
So it just freezes. That's what the kill screen is.
Because the thing I was watching, it was like 149 or something was where people kept getting stuck because that's when it changed to like the nocturnal
Yeah.
because the game basically would glitch the color.
And he got like 4 levels back past that or
Yeah.
some shit like that. Yeah.
And it was like that tapping thing.
They call it
Oh,
rolling.
yeah.
It's
Rolling,
like, it's like
rolling.
a technique.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I saw that and I was like, that's fucking insanity.
There's like YouTube documentaries about speedrunners, and Tetris in particular is one of the most like fascinating to me because it's a game that everybody knows how to play. It's extremely simple, but it's the hardest to master.
Yeah.
And that kid, like, it fucking blows me away, man. Like, and watching him do it, like, I was so happy for him. Did you watch that stream of when he did it?
I didn't, but
you should go watch it.
I did see, was that like literally like last week, or was it?
It was January 1st. It was first of the year.
Okay. So I saw the video of him when he broke, because it's the kid with glasses, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I saw the video of him when he broke the, it was whatever the previous threshold was, which I think was like 115 or something or whatever.
Because it gets to a point where the game can't count levels any further either, but it keeps going.
Yeah.
So a lot of those guys build like custom counters for their streams.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did see the one where he, like, I think a year or so ago, he broke the record. And I want to say it was 100 and something, but I think like 149 or 150 was where they were currently all stuck at.
Yeah. He owns the record for Game Boy as well. That kid does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Good for him.
It was so fucking impressive. The thing that made me laugh was like you hear him, he's like, please freeze. And it's just like, you hear this.
Yep.
And he's like, just freeze. And he finally hits something and it freezes and he drops the controller and he's like, oh my God. And he kind of puts his head in his hands and he's like trying to collect himself. And he's like, I got to go tell my mom. And he goes and gets his mom and brings him in. He's like, Mom, look. She's like, oh, good job, buddy. And then walks out. Like, she just didn't get this kid just beat like an unbeatable game that so many people have been trying to do for like over 30 years now.
Well, yeah, that's history.
Yeah.
That kid just made history.
Yep. It got to the point like the creator of Tetris and the CEO of the Tetris company did a Zoom call with him and like congratulated him shit.
That's awesome.
The part that made me laugh was the creator was like, he beat the NES version of the game. He was like, the real version of the game is unbeatable. I was like, man, let him have his fucking.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Like, he was still good about it. He was like, it's just unfortunate that like nothing can run this game to actually be unbeatable. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was kind of cool. But just wanted to give that little dude a shout out. Blue Scooty. Check him out on YouTube. The whole video is only like 30 or 40 minutes long. I think it took him like 36 minutes total to beat the game. But
that's wild.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I just kind of want to pull that one up. Aside from that, we've missed this one quite a few episodes, but let's see if I can pull it up. Here it is. Beaster, aka Connor
Albrecht.
Okay, I always think I'm going to pronounce it wrong. He left the very first and only Spotify question on our Spotify.
Yeah, you guys need to do better.
Spotify. Anyway, he said after watching Kelford's Mass Effect gameplay on her Twitch, what's the first video game that hit your emotions hard? And if you could, would you be willing to go through those emotions again just to play that game? So I get the way I read that is like, if you could wipe your memory and replay it for the first time again.
That is a rough. Like, we have to pick one.
One.
That is a tough one. I have two. I have three I'm battling between.
I struggle because a lot of the ones, really, I guess all of them that really fucking hit me that hard, it wasn't so much the game itself, but it was like the friend that I was playing that game with or whatever was happening in my life at that time that I played that game. Like that's kind of why emotionally I am attached to a couple games. So
sure.
I don't know if it would be the same as for me to like wipe the memory of that game and replay it now. Like, I don't think it would stick with me as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I guess the way I took that question is more so like not necessarily because of outside influence, but because of how a game emotionally impacted you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm hearing it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same boat as JD, is trying to like differentiate between, I have so many memories playing this game.
Yeah.
Love the game, but story-wise, a lot of those like really heart-wrenching stories didn't come in until like the later generation of gaming.
Right.
When they could actually expand on like the cutscenes and all that, so it wasn't just, Mario, princess in another castle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, and it was like before like voice acting in games got big, where you had
Yep.
to read. Like when I was younger, I would just kind of read it. Whereas like now, and I do this with books, like when I read it, I kind of build voices for each character in my head and I read it like that. So like playing those super emotional games back then, it didn't mean as much,
yeah.
you know, but I think the one that I would do would be Spec Ops: The Line. And I
That's
know
a good one.
we've
Yep.
talked about it before, and it's that that one white phosphorus scene was like not the first time, but definitely the worst, that I felt so uncomfortable with what I just did in a game. And the way they force you to go look at the consequences of your actions up close. It was kind of gut wrenching, but that's the one I would think I think I would pick.
Man.
I kind of want to go back and play that, see how well it actually holds up.
It's off Steam. It got taken down because of some copyright issues.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man,
Another bit of news.
I'm really struggling to pick.
Pac-Man?
No. I was okay with letting Mrs. Pac-Man go. Yeah, let's think on it for a minute.
I mean, yeah, without trying to drag the episode on, but I mean, the ones that really like hit me, like thinking back on it, was obviously Reach. You know, the story for Reach.
Yep.
Um,
That's one of the three I'm struggling
Yep.
with.
Titanfall 2, like
Yeah.
crying at the end there with BD.
Yeah.
BT.
Ah.
I would have to say Reach, I think, or maybe actually even ODST.
Yeah, ODST'd be a good one.
Yeah, ODST did really good at just like kind of putting you in, like isolating you and like really trying to get you emotional about the character itself, and just you could really feel just the isolation that you would feel being alone in the city.
I mean, not only does the game make you like, but the soundtrack.
Yep,
the soundtrack just makes you feel alone.
That game took such a swing and nailed it, because it was the whole game. You were part of this worldwide army that was supposed to be taking on worlds of other armies, and then it was like in a snap, you're by yourself. Like you felt small in the whole scheme of that entire game.
You go from being a Spartan to, hey, now I'm just an ODST. I don't have shields. I don't have shit.
Yeah.
Like if I get hurt, I need to find a health kit in order to actually heal myself.
So I'm gonna have to say Reach, but I have to give an honorable mention.
Two
games.
Okay. Honorable mentions.
Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. The only reason is at the end, I remember like what my entertainment center looked like when I beat Ocarina of Time. Like that's how much I can visualize that. But like when Link is being basically whisked away by Zelda to go back to his timeline, like I don't know why, but as a kid, I felt like I should be happy that I just won. I just saved the kingdom.
Everything you just did is being undone.
Yeah, like I remember as a kid being just emotionally kind of,
Zelda's a bitch.
yeah, like almost confused, and it wasn't until actually years later when I watched this thing about breaking down Ocarina of Time.
The saddest game ever.
Yeah, I never realized that you're stealing his youth from him.
Yeah.
Because she sends him back in time, but she sends him back in time without his fairy. So he cannot go back to Kokoriki or whatever, however you say it. You can't go back to that village because you can't go in there without a fairy.
Right.
So he's literally left as a kid
alone
wandering. So like as a kid, I didn't put that together.
Yeah.
But as a kid, when that scene happened, I remember thinking like, I feel like I did good, but I don't.
You're being punished.
Yeah.
Well, and like that whole getting your fairy stripped from you was, I don't know how to explain it. It was a conflicting feeling, because the whole time it was, hey, listen, and like you were like, shut the fuck up,
yeah,
God. But then it was like, oh, no, don't go.
Yeah, like you do, and maybe it's because of that annoying factor. Like it's like that annoying friend.
Yeah.
Like you have that annoying friend, but you don't want to see him go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and then Reach, obviously, because that growing up playing Combat Evolved,
Yeah.
Halo 2, like
Being the unstoppable, unbeatable force.
well, and you already kind of know, and I read I
Yeah.
think the first 2 books.
Yep.
So like you kind of already know Reach fails, like Reach
Right.
falls to the Covenant, but to play it and the way they just drive home that emotional impact of just fighting to the last man, I don't think that, in my opinion, I don't think there's a game that touches it.
Yeah, no. Well, and, like watching all your squad mates die and like each one of them like epic deaths. Like
Yeah.
none of them are just like, oh shit, you got to snipe around.
Except for Cat.
What?
Except for
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the way they tie it up in that ending, because the whole time you think, it's tough to say because you think that you're going to make it out. Like
Yeah.
you as Noble Six is going to make it out, but in the back of your head, you know, like you
Yep.
say, you know the story.
Especially as a Halo fan playing that. Yeah.
But when all it tells you is survive, you're like, oh yeah, and then it slowly gets longer and longer, and you're like, there's no fucking
Yep,
way.
there's no way out.
Yep.
Or
What made it even better, I think, was Noble Six was you.
Yeah,
You customized from the very beginning, like, this is how I want him to look. This is me. This is
Yep.
my character.
Yep.
First time in Halo, I'm able to play a campaign as who I want to be.
yeah.
yeah,
And you have to watch yourself die.
For me, the 2 hardest that went in Noble Team was Carter and Emil.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was-
When I
was-
first saw Emil die, I was like,
Was Emil
What?
was Emil the sword?
Yep.
yes,
And
yeah. The,
Carter was the
Pelican.
He drove the
Pelican.
yeah. Okay.
you're on your own, Noble.
Yeah.
Carter out.
And then he says, I don't. He says, but I've got the mass.
Yep.
And then he crashes it into the
Yeah.
Spectre or Scarab.
Scarab.
No,
No,
Scarab.
Scarab's
Scarab.
Scarab's the spider tanks, right?
Yeah, that's what he crashed into.
Was it? I thought it was the.
The big.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then Emil going out, it's like, I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. It still gets me fucking to this day. I'll see like occasionally on TikTok.
You send me every single time.
Yep.
I'll see like an Emil or a Carter or just a Reach edit, and I'm like,
I'm gonna go do push-ups.
I'm gonna make my bro sad.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a fucking good question.
That was a really good
Yeah.
question.
And I remember when Nikel started streaming that, it was like the first Mass Effect stream. I think all of us were in it.
Yep.
And then Connor obviously was also in it. But I remember, I think each one of us at some point was like, man, what I would give
Oh yeah.
to replay this game from fresh.
Yeah. And I did play Mass Effect 1 through 3, and I loved them, but
I didn't remember a lot.
I
of it.
don't either. For some
Yeah.
reason, I can't remember the decisions I made
No,
or my
no, I can't
outcomes.
either.
Where like Connor, I was talking to Connor about it, and he remembered everything, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, dude, I don't remember it all.
Yeah, no. It was interesting watching Nikhil play it. Like, I don't think I've ever watched somebody else play like an RPG, like with choices like that before. Because like watching her play it, I can't name one specifically, but I'd watch it and I'd be like, oh, I'd say this, and Nikhil picks something different. And I'm like, what?
What's
No.
wrong with you?
What are you doing? You're playing the game wrong, Nikhil. But, yeah, it was just kind of interesting to see, like, it doesn't drastically change the game, but it does change the way those characters kind of interact with
Yeah.
Shepard, which
Yeah.
I think that was the first time I also ever seen FemShep.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's one reason I mean, granted, she's my wife, but one reason I do enjoy watching her play Mass Effect is it's really nice to see someone experience something for the first time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, games like Call of Duty and stuff, like, unless I made her go play the campaigns from the original on,
Yeah.
It
like,
wouldn't
it
mean
doesn't
anything.
do much, but for me, like, watching someone like, oh man, if I could have her stream Reach.
Yeah.
Or like, have her start Halo.
I was
and
gonna say, just throwing her into Reach, I don't think would do much for her.
Yeah, she'd have to start
Yeah.
Halo 1, 2. But it's hard to emulate that or recreate that, though, because we were just so young.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well, young, it was all new. Nobody knew the story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that's why that's kind of appealing to me.
I think Mass Effect was a perfect game for Nikhil to do that with, because she knows, like, when we talk about Halo, like it's one of our favorite games, stories, universes. So like, I don't know if it would be too much hype for her going into it and it would like kind of let her down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas like Mass Effect was like, you're like, oh yeah, we all fucking love that game.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't know anything else aside from we liked it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think it was
a
a perfect franchise for her to dip her toes into.
That's a good point. But get her on that Fable game.
Ooh. I don't know if Fable 1 would hold up very well.
Well, aren't they remaking it or rebooting it?
I think it's a reboot of the whole series, and I don't know where that stands. They showed off a little bit more of it.
I mean, if it's anything like Mass Effect, like as far as a reboot, I mean, it might not be too bad.
That one, Andromeda, kind of shit the bed.
Well, no, I'm
horrendous.
Yeah, I meant just the 1 through 3, how they did the.
I think they are revisiting or I don't want to say rebooting, but I think they're maybe talking about it. I think I've heard rumors of, but
I'd fuck it up. I played a lot of Fable 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking solid question. We need some more.
Yeah. Thanks,
some more
Connor.
of those. I think that wraps it up. We'll give a quick little rundown. We talked about the old Palworld, Pokemans with guns. Yeah, kind of a. I'm gonna say it came out of left field because I don't think a lot of people even knew it was a thing, but
yeah, kind of blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah, it got big from fucking nothing,
and rightfully so.
Yeah, it's good, really solid survival crafting, really solid combat.
Yep,
traversal, all of it. I'm big fan of that one.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, but we kind of semi-enjoyed the Tropic Haze IPA from Silver City Brewing. Was this the one that was out of Bremerton?
Yep. Bremerton.
Birmingham.
Meh. It was just kind of a run-of-the-mill IPA. Nothing. If I could just sit there and smell it all day, I think we'd all be down for that. But
yeah, I'd stamp the fuck out of it if it was
0 out of 3. Talked about some Helldivers. Connor bought another game on the show.
No, I don't do that.
How many has that been now? 2?
I think just 2.
Starfield, Helldivers.
Yeah.
I thought you did one more.
Maybe Starship Troopers.
No,
I think didn't you buy it on?
No, because Connor is the one who talked about it. Because him and Daniel bought it before.
Okay.
I thought
maybe Baldur's Gate. I don't know.
I don't remember. Anyway, bought another one.
I've bought every game we've ever talked about. Let's be honest.
We'll probably try to get some of that in tomorrow. Paul and I will probably play tonight, but Connor, you might have to wait till tomorrow. Huh?
Yeah. I got it. At some point tonight, I got to boil some oil. So.
Yeah. Boil
them all.
Yeah, very excited to sink some more time into that. While we talked about that one, dabbled into the Candy Bar Milk Stout. Where was this one out of?
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Fate Brewing out of Scottsdale. One Paul brought back. I think we might have to get another shipment of these on its way up here. That was fucking delicious.
Freaking good.
Yeah, a little Candy Bar chocolate milk stout. 3 out of 3. We're going to say at least 4 out of 4.
Yep.
Drew's the wild card on that one, but I know Dan was going to dig that one when we get him in on it. But a little shout out for old Blue Scooty conquering Tetris. Nobody's done it since '89. Damn. Fucking 13 years old.
That's wild.
But yeah, go check out his YouTube video. Tell him Bros, Brews, and Game Reviews sent you. Go check out his video. Comment that shit on YouTube, please. That'd be awesome.
We'll love you.
And yeah, Mr. Beaster, aka Connor, all bricked up with the heartstring question.
Yeah,
tugging on
fucking
it.
trying to make us cry on a podcast. I ain't no bitch. Except for when it comes to reach.
Yeah. I think that wraps it up. Send up some more questions. I think that's quickly becoming my favorite part of the show is just interacting with you guys. So
yeah, absolutely. Makes us think.
Yeah, and we're not good at that part, so it helps us. You can do that on Spotify is the easiest one. It's literally right there underneath each episode. Type her in, we get it, we answer it. Hopefully, it doesn't go fucking 4 months before we answer it like we did with Connor's. But you can also send us emails, thebrosgr@gmail.com. Also on the Instagram, the BBGR. Our website, thebbgr.com, has links to all that stuff. I do think we need to update that a little bit. because Google Podcasts is no longer a thing, and I think we still have a badge for that. But
Okay.
I don't know a lot of people that use that. It's usually Spotify,
Yeah.
Pocket Casts, or
iTunes.
iTunes. So we're on all those. The Discord. We actually had a few people chatting about that. My buddy Ty was in there. I can't remember the other guy, how you guys met him.
Oh, the AJ from Ready or Not.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, jump in that. I think we'll probably be trying to play most of the games that we kind of play as a group in that. So even if you just want to jump on bullshit with us, we're usually on there. So
Yeah, we got to get better about playing games in the Discord server, not in our private server.
yeah, I think we can probably get rid of. Well, maybe not.
Nah.
We
Yeah,
can
we'll have to
get
hold
rid
on
of. We
to
have
one.
2 other servers we can get rid of.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna be better about playing all of our shit in there. So, but I think that's it. Unless you guys got anything else.
No, we're good.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for the questions. We appreciate you and we love you.
We will try not to let it be a month before we're back again.
No promises.
Oh, actually,
We're back.
huge announcement. For anybody that lives around the Billings area, the B-Bros will be at Billings Family FunCon 2024.
Yep.
June 16th?
14, 15, 16.
14
are the
that
days.
weekend. So we will be there. We'll have some merch, possible opportunities to be guests on the podcast as well. So if you swing by and shout us out, maybe we'll give you a free sticker, a koozie. We'll have
Or a
shirts
or
for
a crisp
sale.
high five.
Crisp high
Yep.
five. I don't think we can smuggle beers in to try, but if there's an alcohol policy, we will be there. But it's a family fun con, so
Yeah.
but might just be video games. So yeah, come check us out there. We will be there. So thank you for listening, and catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.